I ain't been here in a minute. I'm just trying to get to the point and I'll hold you up like that. Why? The reason why the black community, I said black community, what? You know what I mean. The black community is going to continue to fail because the black community keep prioritizing whore and criminal behavior. Okay? You have to understand this. The lowest version of the man and the woman, when it comes to the woman, is when she's overly sexualizing herself. When a woman overly sexualizes herself, she's always going to have heartbreak, and she's always going to have children with multiple men. Secondly, when it comes to the man, when they don't have no direction, when he's not told that he's loved, when he's told that he's not valued, they resort to violence. I have seen this behavior. Doesn't matter with black people, but it's predominantly happening in black communities. When a child has a mother that talks bad about the father, don't tell him nothing good about men. He himself psychologically probably don't know it. You start to hate men and you start attacking men. I see it all the time. All the people that have problems with relationship with the opposite sex, what do you see? They always trying to one up each other. They always trying to attack each other. They're always trying to get the upper hand in whatever way possible. It's always finessing. This is why you have the man versus woman a lot, because you're and I taught by a woman that's nurtured. A lot of these women do not have a natural knack for nurturing. It's not nurturing. Putting food on your table and clothes on your back, it's not nurturing. A lot of people do certain stuff so they won't get thrown in jail. That has nothing to do with that you're correct. It has nothing to do with anything. That has something to do with the authority and the exact consequences of them knowing what can happen. So this is why you don't see people try to rob banks no more. Because guess what? People will shoot you on the spot. You might not get away with the money. People do what they feel like they can get away with. So you look at the man and you look at the woman. You look at the woman that raised him and you look like the actions that follow. 9 times out of 10, the women that end up with jailbirds, end up with men that way, she doesn't correct the behaviors of her son. Think about this. Think about this as a man. If I'm sitting here dating a whore, I'm dating a prostitute, I'm dating someone that try to make money off the attention of men sexually, how can she be faithful towards you? Her bread and her butter is getting attention from men sexually to make money. You waste your life trying to change her, and then when she doesn't change, you hate her. Women do the same thing. You get with a jailbird, he chasing another woman. You want to get with him, you want to change him, and then now you hate him. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's low IQ behavior. Why won't you do something that you know for sure cultivates this type of behavior? What does the average black woman listen to? She listens to another dumb female that got pregnant and didn't have a relationship. But there are women that are out here that have been in long-term relationships. My great grandparents, some of them still alive, they ain't been in long-term relationships. Why they don't go sit in and ask them advice? Who they listen to? Derek Jackson, Yada. They listen to people that are not in actual relationships that started from a premature state and then they grew into something beautiful. They having their first children together. They raised their whole family together. They've been through the ups and downs together. They worked it out together. Regardless of what happened, they worked it out together. You're listening to people that as soon as something get tough, they quit. Or they quit. Why you trying to get information from them? I don't care. Loving somebody is still able to understand who I should be getting information from. And the black community don't know how to do that. You always get tricked. Same thing with these pastors. These pastors trick you, but you got a Bible yourself. So how is anybody tricking you when there's a manual, there's a book that you read for yourself? How you getting tricked? Because you want it's just simple. So how do you get tricked? Even men smart enough to know, I want to talk to women. Do you talk to the guy in the corner that can't get girls? No, he talks to the man that got the type of woman that he want to be with, or he start hanging out with them. These dumb bras will hang out with the same dumb slut. They keep getting pregnant by everybody and talking about men are just, because all they do They don't spread useful information. They spread information of how they felt about something, and they think that's real life. Oh, this is how I feel about this. But okay, where's the information? Where is the solution? Where do we go after you get out your feelings? Exactly, nowhere. You want to petition that you know something when you don't. Black community is going to always fail. It's going to continue to fail. When you continue prioritize whores, you prioritize criminals. They're not going to change because they want to live their life. They want to sit here, make bread, doing criminal activity. You doing debauchery. They want to do things with criminal activity and debauchery. And your children supposed to follow behind that. So what you gonna have? Multiple children. You have death. You have sickness, obesity. Nobody knows their great grandparents. Nobody together doing any other time besides holidays. What's that? What's that? You supposed to keep replicating that. Tell me how do you sit there? You see your cousin, you see your mother, you see your brother doing something stupid, and then you turn around and still do it again, and because I love them. No, you love yourself first. You cultivate life with people that sit there and got the same type of mindset. I don't care if they're your parents. I don't care if that's your mother. I don't care if it's your father. I don't care. You have to. That's self-preservation. You have to. Because once you lose that ability, you'll be a willing participant to your destruction of the next generation. You have to sit there and understand that. If they're not willing to do it, you have to be willing to separate and do it yourself and look hard for people that are just like that and try to cultivate a life with them. Because a lot of people, they just going to keep running to the churches and they're going to repeat the same cycle over and over and over. Once you want your second, third, fourth child, you're not paying attention. And the rest of them, they're going to bring you down because they don't want to do it themselves. They rather give you sob stories after sob stories after sob stories. And they'd rather be a victim than an actual contributor to a better life.